Hello everyone. Today we will discuss another Helmint's disease, that is ascariasis. In previous lecture we have discussed elephantiasis. Now we have ascariasis. So it is caused by pathogen Ascaris lumbricoides. Ascaris lumbricoides, and it is also known as large or giant roundworm. The male length can be up to 30 centimeter and female length can be up to 40 centimeter. So quite large in length. That's why it is called as large or a giant roundworm. How this disease is transmitted? So mode of infection is how ascariasis is transmitted. So mode of infection is by ingestion of food or water infected with by ingestion of food or water infected with the eggs of ascaris. So that when eggs are mixed in food or water, and if any person ingest that food or water, then definitely these eggs will enter in a person's body. Actually it is also transmitted by STH mean. STH mean soil transmitted helminthes. So it is transmitted by soil also. Usually the small kids from 3 to 10 years old, they are at risk of getting ascariasis because they play with the soil. So the eggs present in soil, they will reach in the body of kids. After that these eggs will fertilized in the small intestine. How ascaris multiply in our body? Life cycle of ascaris. First, ascaris enters in small intestine. Initially the eggs are unfertilized, but in small intestine fertilization of eggs takes place. As a result, larva or adult form is formed. As a result, eggs convert into larva and then adult. From the small intestine, it reaches into our lungs. From small intestine, it reaches in up to lungs with the help of lymphatic system or with the help of blood. In lungs, ascaris remain up to 14 days. It remains in lungs for 14 days. So it invades the alveoli or bronchioles of our respiratory system. So symptom starts from lungs, it moves to throat. From lungs, it moves to our throat. So inflammation of throat takes place, and from throat it reach back up to small intestine. So these adult form or larva form, we swallow it, and from throat it finally reach up to small intestine again. So life cycle starts in small intestine. From small intestine it moves to lungs, lungs to throat, and throat to small intestine. So its incubation period is almost its incubation period is 2 to 4 weeks. After 4 weeks, symptom will arise. At initial stage, there are no serious symptoms, but at later stage symptom starts in lungs. So symptoms are, so when adult form attacks in lungs, then there is a difficulty in breathing, short breathing, difficulty in breathing, or a short breathing takes place. When it reaches up to thorax, then inflammation of thorax takes place. So when parasite reaches up to thorax, then symptoms arise: inflammation of thorax, cough, vomiting, fatigueness. But complicated symptoms arise when parasite attacks back to small intestine. When it reaches back to small intestine, then serious symptoms arise. Those serious symptoms are abdominal pain, bloody stool, blockage of intestine, so serious symptoms are abdominal pain, bloody stools, blood in stool, fecal matter, blockage of intestine. If intestine is blocked, then definitely loss of appetite, and children will suffer from a poor growth also. Loss of appetite, poor growth. In some cases, fever also takes place. So these are the initial symptoms when pathogen attacks on lungs. After attacks on thorax, these symptoms belongs to thorax, and final serious symptoms appear in a small intestine. So if there is a bloody stool and blockage of intestine, then definitely loss of appetite. If no appetite, children growth will be with a poor rate, right? So how to treat ascariasis? Treatment involves intake of anti-helminthic drugs. Treatment involves intake of anti-helminthic drugs or anti-parasitic drugs. Those are anti-helminthic drugs or anti-parasitic drugs are albendazole, mebendazole, and avermycetine. They destroy the parasites, they kill the parasites, and symptoms will start disappearing slowly, and kids will be safe from ascariasis, right? So this is the treatment, and prevention is better than cure. So kids must not play with soil, and they must take cooked food, healthy lifestyle, wash hands at regular intervals. Prevention is better than a cure. So that's it for ascariasis. Question may be asked, what is the causing agent of ascariasis? Ascaris lumbricoides. That's it for ascariasis. I hope you could understand it.